He shoots, he scores!
Got our market order open. We are at 0 currently. It's taking a while to refresh. We need to get back down below 50 cent. Come on, baby. Push on down one last time. We are at market. We are positive money. Let's see how much further it can fall. We got plenty of space to fall, so we're still green. Close out the spam call here. All right, we're seeing it live. We are at 150. We're gonna see how far this goes. We're only looking for it to come to this zone, and then I'm gonna sell market. If we break into the zone, cool. If not, we're gonna go ahead and messed up our sin right there. Don't pull back, because I just messed up my sin. We need to touch the zone. Touch the zone so I can sell. Touch the zone. Touch the zone for me, baby. Come on. Come on down and touch the zone. That's it. We'll close out at 175. We got 125 out of that with the market close. Hey, that's all you get. That's all you get. That was a good trade right there. Yeah, it's going to come back down. We got $125 out of it. We missed the biggest move. It's okay. We caught $125 positive. That's building your account, and that's the key. You just want to keep building your account up. Couldn't risk it. Couldn't risk it for the biscuit. Good afternoon and welcome to another full transparency trading session. I am your host Sebastian and I've got my co-host Halo here watching her little TV show on my lap. So we're going to talk about my trade today. I did not get into a trade in the early market because there was some uncertainty that I had there. We ran up here at about 958, 959 it turned red, and I thought about getting into this candle here because we kind of had that hard line that I like to look at and peeked up against this zone, right? So I didn't get into the trade because I wasn't sure, and then we come down here and immediately pop back up, and I'm like, okay, maybe this runs in the 10 o'clock hour. So 10 o'clock hits red, green here, pushes up, stops, and then pushes down, and then we get below the 9 EMA, and had I noticed that, I would have taken that trade, especially with this little icon right here showing me that I should get into the trade. Let's zoom out again. But let's go to where I did get into a trade. So I set an alert to see if we ever came back above this zone once that fall started. I missed that massive fall this morning and I wasn't going to miss my second chance. So I set my alert here. We broke through. I start watching right here at 12:12 at this point. And then I watch all the way until 12:34 before I think about making a move. Zoom in on that so you can see what happens. So we start to see the move form. And then here, so we come down below, see the push down off of that, and if you zoom out, you'll see like this lines up perfectly with where the ceiling was or the resistance level was earlier today. So if you look, we have this little resistance level here, right? And it lined up perfectly with the resistance level pushing down on the afternoon. So we wanted to see if we came back up to that level and could get another little pop to the downside, right? So this time we have to be a little bit more patient. We're not as certain as we were in the morning. So we see this right here. Let me zoom out just a tad so that's not crazy looking. As you know, there's 3 stories to the day. And here's the start of this story. Boom, you get down here. We come over to this side. We see that push down on this little wick here. And I start thinking to myself, okay, a trade is on the way. We fall below the 9 EMA, and now I have to wait for a retest. I'm not going to get in immediately, and then it pull all the way back up, and I end up negative money. So I waited for the retest, and on this second candle at the very end of it, when I saw it overtake this green candle, I hop into the trade. We are currently below the 9 EMA. It pushes down really hard. I get a nice $75 immediately, which is awesome. Love to see a $75. We pull back up to $50, push back down to $125, which is funny enough because that's what we ended up with. And then this candle right here was a real rocket. This bad boy jumped us up a another $75 to $200, which I planned on taking my profit right then at $200. Unfortunately, I had a notification pop in right there when I went to click send, so it took me to the notification screen. This pulls back aggressively. You hear me plead with the market for just a couple of seconds to give me back my $200. It doesn't. I see 175. I plan on taking 175. The same candle has a pullback one more time. I get 125 out of that, but that's perfectly fine. It fell after that, and like you hear me say, I'm not going to risk it for that particular biscuit because this wasn't supposed to be a massive trade to begin with. This is just a quick scout. Falls down some more. We take our 125, and hey, like I said, guys, every single day is not going to be some massive banger of a trade where you see me make $500 or $1,000 or even $300. Some days you're going to have to take smaller trades because this is a smaller account. I went into this with a 5 position trade instead of my normal 10 or like, you know, higher or lower that I like to go with. And then it worked out in my favor. But when you're not 100% sure, scale back your positions that you would normally go on with by about half and go on with that so that the money that you stand to lose is far less. So on the $250 trade that we put in here, we got half of that. So 50%, $125. We could have had more, could have had less. You know, a win is a win, guys. So I appreciate you guys for checking out the channel. I'm so happy to have all my new subs and stuff like that. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this video. You're literally watching me grow as both a person and a trader, and it's so cool. I work really hard to make sure that one, these videos are good, and that two, the quality of these trades are good as well. I don't like taking crap trades. Had I watched a little bit longer, I would have saw this massive workout coming over here where we went from 47.74 all the way up to 47.83 and then wicked all the way up here to make a $11 push. That got somebody a lot of money, but I wasn't in that. Now we're looking at what's going on over here for later in the afternoon. If we want to do a second trade, which you can do. If you get a win, you can in fact make a second trade. So I'm going to keep an eye on this for the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Again, thank you all for coming and checking out these videos. A goodbye from me and your co-host, Halo. This has been another Full Transparency Trading Session. I'm your host, Sebastian. I salute to all of you and appreciate all of you guys so much. I hope that you all had some wins today like I did. And even if you didn't have a win today, right? There's always a chance to do it again tomorrow. No need to even try revenge trading. Just go back, study what went wrong in this particular trade, and make some changes for tomorrow.